So I got a show of hands question for you. How many of you have tried out or used ChatGPT? Raise your hands if you have, please. Briefly. Seems like almost every day there's some new news about artificial intelligence. There's different kinds of artificial intelligence, and they can be applied to a bunch of different tasks. You can think of AI as a category of tech power tools. And like any power tool, it can help folks do things that are clearly good, like finding early signs of cancer in tissue scans, or people can use it for things that aren't so good. One type of AI power tool is a system that can put something together for you on demand when you give it, a description of what you want. That type of AI system is called generative AI. And by the way, the G in ChatGPT stands for generative. You might know that students in high schools and colleges have been using ChatGPT to write papers for them. And some lawyers have been busted after they had ChatGPT write the formal arguments they were using in their court cases. The lawyers were busted because courts found that their briefs contained references to cases and citations that didn't actually exist. ChatGPT had just made them up out of thin air. So just like ChatGPT and other systems that will spit out text when given a few written instructions, there are generative music AI systems, and I'm a musician. Generative AI music systems that will assemble professionally sounding recordings on demand at low cost or no cost in a few minutes in whatever style or genre you want, fully arranged and orchestrated, and with lyrics and real sounding fabricated vocals. All generative AI systems function by gobbling up work created by humans. Recorded music, written work, visual art. It finds elements and patterns in that work, and it studies the chances that this element or pattern comes after the next one, after that one. Then on command, it assembles these elements and patterns into products using those probabilities. Now, do the companies making these systems get permission from the makers or owners of that work? Nope. Do the companies credit the folks whose work was the raw material that was mined for its value? Do the creators or owners of that raw material get paid? The answer overwhelmingly is no. Is that fair? No. Across the country, dozens of court cases are putting those things to the legal test. And speaking of courts, in 2024, the U.S. Justice Department arrested someone in North Carolina for conspiring with a generative AI music company. The company supplied him with thousands of AI-assembled songs each week, thousands each week, ultimately hundreds of thousands of songs. He gave them fake titles and fake artist names, uploaded them to music streaming platforms, and made thousands of accounts on those platforms for the sole purpose of streaming his songs. He then used bot software to play those songs continuously so that he could collect the royalties that streaming services pay the song owners. His AI songs were streamed billions of times, but not actually listened to by billions of humans. And he fraudulently collected more than $10 million from the pool of royalties that are supposed to be paid to music makers and record labels. And that's just one case of machine-assembled sound products showing up on streaming services. One of the bigger European streaming services, a service called Deezer, announced this last April that they found over 20,000 AI-assembled tracks were being uploaded to their platform each day. That's over 18% of all the platform's uploaded content. AI-assembled tracks have been found on Spotify, along with the well-reported ghost tracks pumped out by production companies that Spotify hires at substandard rates to fill the company's so-called functional music playlists with content they don't have to pay royalties for. So what's the big picture here? This AI-powered hyper-mechanizing is making recorded music even more of a corporate commodity than it already is. It's also demoting and even removing the human presence, which is a basic element of what music is and how and why music matters to us humans. For literally thousands of years, music has been a crucial meeting point for the human body, mind, and spirit. From infants smiling and singing along with their parents, to hymns and requiems easing the journey as we leave this world. From the weaving of rhythms that inspire joy and dancing, to the marvels of sonic architecture that are revered and studied hundreds of years after their creation, from the sounds that carry our deepest personal stories and our broadest cultural legacies for us to resonate with and learn from. Music made by humans for humans deserves respect. The humans that make music deserve support. So I urge all of you to resist the novelty and the lure of AI-assembled music-like sound products. Because when it comes to music, as Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell sang, ain't nothing like the real thing.